Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to more Dead of Darkness. Right. So we're gonna head west. I am tempted to kind of just head straight up, just to see what's behind those doors. But if I remember correctly, when I was playing with Olivia, I think those are all like locked from the other side. We need like another key, just out of temptation. I just want to see. I hear another one in the distance, another screamer. Let's see. Uh-oh. Promised us Eden, the place of we already read this. What I can only call hell. Yet still was not enough. Now I find myself in unending darkness. I already found one. So what? It reappeared? Fudge. Wellspring. Like from the other side. So far, it's like there's a boss in every single. There's a boss in every single spot. Every single one. Hold on, do I need? I need it. Shoot. I need that darn whetstone too. I could use both of those. I was here to find the connection to God, but it's all a lie. Years of toil in perpetual darkness, scarce water, and moldy bread. I crawl over the dead each day, told it's a trial from God, a path to Eden. Yet I can hardly move. Darkness engulfs me. I pray you find better in the wellspring. Lynette, if you read this, know I love you. We should have stayed on the mainland. We shouldn't have given ear to their lies. I'm looking forward to the day of seeing you again. Shh. Oh my God, man. And I need it too. Like you gonna have a save room down here with no place to store your items. You gotta be kidding me. I have no space. That means I have to go all the way to that save room and come all the way back. I could just waste 25 bullets. I need that whetstone though. Oh no, actually no. Let me use the spiral key. I think that's the last door too. I can just use the spiral key in the west, and then we'll come back and grab the whetstone. Yes, that's serious because my knife is at 0. Graham Manor. Oh, oops, wrong one. Trust me, it's best to use that knife against ghouls, like singles. It's like one or two of them that you can kind of pick off, especially use the knife rather than waste ammo. All the bullets wasted. I feel like we kind of fall into that trap because you see a ghoul and you got a gun in your hand, you got to blah blah blah. It's faster, but in a survival horror game, depending on what difficulty you're playing on, ammo is scarce. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna go back and grab the whetstone. Like I was saying, ammo is scarce, and it's best for you to use a knife. Only thing is with this darn freaking game, they got it like they got it where then there's a percentage where the knife, I guess, it get just dull and it won't be usable anymore. no need to. So you just be making cuts and cuts and cuts, and won't be doing any damage. You can still use it, but it's not gonna do any damage. I think that's funny. I was sitting there hacking and hacking at that ghoul that wasn't dropping. I was wondering what the heck. Oh, 0%. Oh, but you can still use it, but it just won't do nothing. So you'd be sitting there looking stupid, swinging. What's this? Let's stay. I got a feeling we're gonna be coming back through here to go to the wellspring, so I might grab it then, depending on how much space I have. But I gotta drop these other spare bullets off. Switch to the knife. No, because it seems like now we're facing a lot more bigger enemies. They are being generous with ammo, though. But I am playing on cupcake difficulty. Of course, they're gonna be generous with ammo. Of course, Raven. But still. All right, let's go. Okay, now we gotta go back and grab the lantern. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's like the path in the dark isn't quite done with us yet. Let me go grab this lantern. Actually, I can't. You need light to proceed. That means, oh shoot. Can't remember. I gotta get back to a chest. I've already used the whetstone. In here, falling around these stupid tunnels. Oh, let me save it. I think that way to the left, I think leads. There's two ladders. I think that leads to a safe room that's near. Let me see real quick. I just gotta grab the lantern. That way we can see. Yeah. If I go up, go through here. But if I go up down these steps. There we go. Go all the way down. Here we go. put these in here for now. Free up 2 spaces. Combine these. All right, we're good. Get the heck up out of here. Now, when Olivia went through here, was a freaking ripper in there. What the heck? All right. So got the lantern. Now we can proceed. Just in case. Just in case. All right. Had to take a quick detour, but that's okay. Sometimes it be that way. You play a lot of horror games, you already know. It is that way. You have to take you always gonna have to take a detour, sometimes more than once. Go all the way around, have to go and then fight your way back once you get the item of interest. Up here. Yeah, I should have carried that ammo with me. Sounds like there's more. So where does this dead end? But where does that I think we're going to the top one lead, but there we're going to the all the way to the west, I know. I wonder where that top one leads. Does it lead back to the guest house? The reason I'm not using the knife on the screamer because I don't want them to get close enough and then they start screaming, and all of a sudden the walls cave in, and 30 ghouls pop out. I just don't want to take the chance. I'm thinking this is a lantern. It helps you see, but at the same time, I take like a DayZ approach where it gives away your position. I can hear them. curious, where does this lead? Guest house. I thought so. I should have brought the darn keys with me. Shoot. Oh my God. I had a feeling. Shoot. I ain't. Let's go. Oh well. And we'll make a left. Strange quartz. Wasn't that? What was her name? Delilah or Amelia, whatever her name was. Popped up down here. I done lost my. Where was I? All right, so I mean, we could go to the dead ends and see. It seems like it's always nope. It seems like it's always an item, but no. Nope. Beach house. 2 rooms. One to the beach house, and then there's one. What's this? Save room. All right, we're good. Gotta place this in a place these two in the thing real quick. The tub.
Attention. Unauthorized entry detected. Initiating lockdown. Please enter the security clearance code immediately to release lockdown. Failure to do so will trigger Security Protocol 6.
Shh. 4 minutes. God. 2 more. It's suspicious looking false too.
Lockdown overridden. Security
Ah.
Protocol deactivated. Access granted. Please proceed with caution and report to one of our support engineers at Network Security. Have a wonderful day.
That. It's like, bro. That's like an escape room. But I will say this: it is enough time. It's not like, oops, mistake there. It's not like it's not enough time to for you to not figure out the puzzle. It is. Um, we're good. We're good. Orders from Blackwood. I have read your reports and analysis on VO23. Our goal must be to find a way to leverage the unique qualities mentioned in your report. The first step should be to find a way to reproduce VO23 in a remote laboratory environment. Prepare a plan along with the estimated budget required. This project has the highest priority. Blackwood. The initial tests on VO23 have surpassed all expectations, revealing astonishing parallels to Botrytis scolaris' takeover behavior. While I had anticipated some effects on my own body, the impact of a subject's blood on others has been nothing short of extraordinary. Here's a summary of my latest findings, excuse me. Thrombosis. Once introduced into the patient's bloodstream, the subject's blood immediately alters cell behavior. Remarkably, certain cells accelerate while others exhibit the ability to navigate distinct pathways from the bloodstream, indicating an unprecedented level of cellular intelligence. I think we read this one already. Cellular DNA. Alterations patients undergoing continuous therapy display significant changes in the cellular structure. An entirely new type of cell nucleus emerges, accompanied by an unfamiliar form of mitochondria, which intriguingly doesn't produce energy, and its exact role remains unknown. And further analysis is hindered by the limitations of our current equipment. Brain activity patients. Brain activity during sleep deviates drastically from normal patterns. Instead of deep rest, sleep phases trigger heightened neural activity, leading to rapid neural network growth. Although they don't experience conventional sleep, patients feel more refreshed, likely due to enhanced cellular regeneration. Strikingly, none can recall any dreams, suggesting a fundamentally altered sleep experience. European dependency leaving the island results in severe withdrawal symptoms, including nausea, hypertrophy. I think we read this one. I think. Seems like I read this already. So basically, they have to stay on the island. They're bound to the island for life. They try to leave the island, they die. Just to sum it all up. If you feel like you need to freeze it, you can pause it if you need to read it longer.
Okay, this is Dr. Joseph Archer, recording on May 5th, 1978. I continue to grapple with the challenge of harnessing the remarkable effects of VO-023 on human subjects off-site, aiming for a lasting impact. Despite our exhaustive efforts, the sole survivor of the St. Albion's trials, female test subject 17, remains elusive. It's an insult that I lack direct access to the subject's data, given my extensive prior contributions. Nonetheless, I receive regular blood and tissue samples for further analysis. I now hypothesize that developing an effective vaccine may require the creation of a hybrid organism, blending traits from both human and VO-023 DNA. August 15th, 1978. Blackwood and his team have achieved a breakthrough in vitro fertilization, coupled with genetic modification of the embryos. I've shared the isolated DNA sequence from test subject 17, which I've compared to VO-023 tissue samples. Allegedly, they've secured a volunteer for an experimental trial. These are truly extraordinary times. We may be on the brink of redefining mortality itself. July 2nd, 1979. Communication with Blackwood has dwindled to nearly nothing. By now, the subject should have been born. Yet all my attempts to reach out remain unanswered. October 10th, 1979. Weeks have passed without a word from Blackwood. Who does he think he is? His research owes everything to my contributions. Well, I won't allow him to treat me this way. If I don't hear from him within the next few days, I'll be leaving this island immediately.
Ophelia mentioned that she and William used in vitro fertilization to conceive Kathy. That child would be around Kathy's age. What have these people done?
Or maybe it's. Huh. Now I'm confused. I thought that was his daughter, but maybe not. True detective. Collect all clues in a single playthrough. We must be near the end. We might not be right at the end, but probably like the final hour and a half or so. Collect all clues in a single playthrough. That means this is the last group of puzzles then. We receive a call to St. Albion Hospital. I, along with 14 members, and arrived at the scene at 23:35. The entrance was blocked, so we entered the building through a window on the first floor. Inside, we encountered several that turned hostile upon contact. We were able to clear the area by 23:55. Most individuals in the area were dead or needed to be neutralized for containment purposes. Based on orders, the only survivors were, and the subjects were sedated, secured, and handed over to the extraction team. We rigged the gas line in the basement and initiated a gas explosion, burning down both the hospital and surrounding buildings. We used flamethrowers to ensure nothing was overlooked. One team member was killed in action. Another experienced a severe episode of and needed to be neutralized for safety of the team. Total team casualties, 2. And blank. Rest operator in charge. Almost forgot. Protein binder. Harry Dunn, born 1933, lost his father during an armed bank robbery. The case went cold. Doesn't believe in the legal system. Involved in various forms of corruption and vigilante justice. Loyal to the highest bidder. Former partners of Miles Wyndham and the London police. Suffered severe. Oh, so this is Harry's file. Suffered severe nerve damage from a gunshot. Medical records indicate that there is no possible treatment. Pain therapy is the only viable option. It is expected that the individual will fully recover. However, the subject will need repeated transfusions on the island, as it is expected that the healing effect will steadily diminish outside the island. So he himself came to the island looking for treatment for the wound. It's like somebody was here before and searched the place. Was it Harry? Who was it? So we got the protein binder. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna stop here for today. Thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel series grow. Take care and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.